Drinks tequila and she talks dirty in Spanish.
Time now for the question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, online at paintedskiesdental.com.
And thanks for tuning in around the world on your country 1039 KGRT, on the air 1039 KGRT in the Las Cruces area, and of course on all the social media platforms, Twitch as well, except we got banned in Russia for some reason.
What did you do?
Well, it said something about Maren Morris circles around this town. I'm like, I didn't think I was playing a song during the thing, but all right. Maybe I mentioned Maren Morris's name, but now we're banned in Russia.
Okay, well, I thought it had something to do with the question of the day.
Yeah, no, but if we're banned in Russia, darn.
Darn.
Oh, darn. How am I going to
so
live?
upset.
How do I live without being seen in Russia?
The horror.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in this morning. Let's get to our question of the day this morning, and appreciate everybody who's watching in. So we were talking about this off mic here, and now I brought it up here, and it's a question that I think I've been wanting to ask all the residents in the area. What concert would you like to see come to Las Cruces? That doesn't have to be a country concert. It can be any type of concert. Like, I'm the guy who would love to see BTS be it out at Aggie Memorial Stadium, and I would have my tickets right then and there, and I'd be like in line waiting for those, and I would spend a house mortgage payment to get them. But either way, just say that's just BTS if it was showing up at Aggie
and
Memorial
I was
Stadium.
quite shocked to hear that BTS would be one of those groups that you would like to see.
Why not? I bet you they put on one heck of a show.
Oh, I know that they put on one heck of a show.
I want to be entertained, all right?
I want to be entertained.
Yeah, are you not entertained?
You would be at a BTS show for sure. And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, maybe I'd like a lot more of those classic rock artists to be coming through. Some of those shows would be really nice to see, just so I could relive those good times and get a few of those shows. But
let me just throw some names out there who I think would be good to come in here. Obviously, I'd love to see Vince Gill. And the Eagles and Vince Gill show up as well.
Oh, that would be nice.
That would be awesome.
Because the Eagles have played here before. I did see Vince Gill here in the late 90s. I think he came here with Patty Loveless in there, and that was a great show. But you're right. The Eagles with Vince would be awesome.
Elton John has been here before, but I'd love to see him come back on the final Yellow Brick Road part. That'd be great. But it's not easy to get.
He added a few more dates, but Las Cruces wasn't one of them. No.
If George had one more tour in him, I would say one more George Strait concert. That'd be great.
That would be awesome, but I think we're going to have to deal with some of the Las Vegas gigs and some of the other gigs that he does around Texas every now and then.
Let's see. Who else would be really good to have? I think some of the pop star artists, I think Billie Eilish or somebody like that to come to town would be great.
I would say this. I would actually go to a Billie Eilish show. I was not a big fan of hers, but there was one song that got my attention, and then I started listening, and she's got a great voice and a great...
What song got your attention from Billie Eilish?
I can't remember exactly what that song was.
You can't remember the song from Billie Eilish. Okay.
But she was... Just a great voice and a great talent in general. Like most of the pop stuff that she goes really poppy on, not a big deal, but all that. How about this one as far as shows? Because I remember they used to do this every once in a while in the Pan Am Center. How about like some of those musical shows that would come in?
Like the Broadway shows?
Like the Broadway shows.
Like
I would
Cats
love
or something like that?
Well, I don't know about Cats, but yeah, I would love to see some of the just some of those musicals that would be able to come through. I think some of those would be pretty awesome too.
All right, Kimberly, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Final show is Monday. So so tell me, Kimberly, which group would you like to see here before I leave? Want to know that. Good morning.
Patty had a good one.
Yeah,
Patty
had a
Hagar. I would love to see Sammy Hagar. Sammy
awesome.
Hagar and the Circle, which is his current band. That would be an awesome show.
All right, 575-523-KGRT. Text us or call us at the Zia Comics line number. You can also hit us up on any of the social media platforms, comment, YouTube as well, except in Russia. 575-523-KGRT, Zia Comics line number. Tell us, who would you like to see come in concert to Las Cruces? That's what we want to know. I'll get some more answers for you. And Your Country Morning's Trending, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, starts on the Metaverse right now.
Red hot.
All right, there we go. I'm just like, okay. Thank you, Kimberly. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry, Kim, but I got to leave here. Something different's coming there.
We're going to be kicking him out here soon.
Yeah, Sammy Hagar should come. I think you're right. Sammy Hagar would be a good one. Alice Cooper would be amazing if you.
Cooper would. He has come pretty close. He has played Albuquerque and El Paso before.
Late Luke Bryan or Lady Antebellum. Both have been here before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's not kid ourselves. Both have been here. It would be a different. Well, I'm trying to think the last time Lady A, if it was Las Cruces or not.
I
remember seeing him in El Paso at a Whiskey Dick's performance before they became huge superstars. And then it's like, which was probably one of the best concerts I've ever seen. I got to tell the story now that I got some time.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Lady Antebellum, before they became Lady A. This is before How About Baby We Make a Promise Not. So anything for looking for a good time.
I'm just gonna wait for you to sing. Keep singing. Let's go for it.
So before that song had just come out, and they had just started they had already agreed to be at Whiskey Dick's tours, and this was at Graham Central Station back in El Paso. So we went all the way to the east side for this concert to go see him play.
Mm-hmm.
And when they played that concert, I'll never forget. I had took my wife with me at the time, and we had gone to see it. And the show was not bad, but the thing was they were still into their ballads. That's what a majority of their songs were. So the El Paso bar crowd was like, "Oh no!"
Nobody
they were like,
floor.
"Yeah," they're like, "Yeah." But then they figured out their group, quickly pivoted. That's what I would say. Turned that thing around, had everyone cheering for them in the end. That's when I said, look out for this group. They're never going to look back. These guys just got this whole crowd that was ready to turn against them and doing some things and one guy trying to touch Hillary, which was a no. Charles said, stay away. I mean, that's as close as they're ever going to get to one of these dive bar things. They went out there, they turned that dive bar sucker around and got everyone loving them afterwards. I could not have imagined that. And I even told my wife, I said, that's the most amazing concert I've ever seen, because these guys had 4 ballad songs. They did all their ballads first to get them out of the way, I guess, and figured out we're in a different place, and they realized where they were, made it work. So that's what I'm saying. See,
awesome. That's a group that's toured a lot of bars and places when they know how to turn it around like that. But I was thinking, I'd like to see a lot of the up and comers coming up. Priscilla Block would be one of the ones that I'd like. She's
really nice. You're gonna like her.
I know
she is really nice.
I'd also like to see Gabby Barrett, maybe, or and maybe even some of the not necessarily newcomers that haven't been through here. Thomas Rhett, I would love to see that show. I missed that last show.
He's already done. Yeah, he's already
I missed
here.
that show. There's a lot of shows that I've missed through the years, but Thomas Rhett would be another one of them. Chris Young, I'd like to see back again as well. It's been about 10 years, I think, 10, 15 years since I've seen him, and I think that was an El Paso show. So, yeah, there's a lot of shows that could be coming in from all kinds of different genres.
By the way, our friend Lori, Lori C., she has got tickets to see Elton John in Phoenix in November.
Ooh, nice.
There you go. Good one. Let's see. Luke Bryan. Okay.
Luke Bryan would be good.
Again. Eric Church needs to come. I agree. Church needs to come.
Eric Church did play an NMSU show. It wasn't a homecoming show or anything, but he played behind the Aggie Memorial Stadium when they used to do the rallies there.
Mm-hmm.
So he did play that show, and I remember that. But once again, I can go through a whole litany of shows that I missed for various reasons, and I'm not going to go there. But
Morgan Wallen's going to be up in Albuquerque, but yes, I think him coming to Las Cruces would be a good one. I think he would do just as good as Luke Combs did if Morgan Wallen showed up. That place would be sold out right away.
Yeah, John Party, I think, also going up to Albuquerque and Rio Rancho.
Good morning, fellas. Love your show. Eric Church and these, because when they came, I could not afford to go to Def Leppard, AC/DC, or Metallica. Thanks, guys.
Well, Def Leppard actually on tour with Motley Crue and Poison right now. But yeah, that would be a good show.
Pop, BTS would be great. Entertainers. What about a female country headliner like Miranda? Oh, there's no doubt Miranda would be awesome. Miranda would be great to come into concert here. Late Luke Bryan or Lady Antebellum. I get it. So there you go.
I'd still like to see maybe, some Kenny Chesney's come in here, or even some.
He's come here. He's been here.
He's been here a couple of times.
You're just saying we need to have him again.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'd like to see some of these artists come back around through here, and that would be pretty awesome.
All right. I'm looking at a lot of other things that are here. Let's see. Okay, going to go to my personal one because now I get to see that there. Let's see. Slayer. There you go.
Before they retire, that would be a pretty interesting show.
Good morning, Joey. Good morning, Steve. Gabriel says Snoop and Dr. Dre. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
Get the whole West Coast gang out. That would be awesome.
Kimberly says George Strait, Brooks and Dunn, Reba, Cher, Celine Dion. Can you imagine a Celine
Dion here in Las Cruces would be pretty awesome. And I think at one point in time,
to get to Las Cruces.
George Strait, Brooks and Dunn, Reba McEntire, I think that was an entire summer back in the 90s where they actually came into Las Cruces one year.
All right. There you go.
That's my memory.
All right. Speaking of Joey, who's watching the new OM that's going to be here, taking over, and the guy in charge of KJRT, he's going to be happy. Let's go to some of the headlines now. Dark Horizon says Amazon Prime has purchased Jennifer Lopez's new romance, Shotgun Wedding. She and Josh Duhamel will play a couple who get cold feet before their wedding. The entire wedding party is taken hostage. And as a result, I can't tell the difference between this and the wedding planner and whatever freaking movie she did with Owen Wilson recently. So get ready for that.
Well,
Amazon
that's
Prime
okay.
bought that. But it's
okay.
J-Lo, so you're going to watch it anyway.
Exactly. It's J-Lo, and that's okay. They don't have too many original ideas. And that's Josh Duhamel. Before anybody else corrects you, I wanted to
Josh Duhamel there,
because Josh Duhamel was somebody that I know is
the guy who was married to Fergie.
Yeah.
And he's, of course, Transformer guy to me.
He's Transformer guy.
He'll always be Transformer guy to me. All right. The Dirt says Ellen DeGeneres has sold her spare Monticello, California home for $13.5 million. She bought the home for $12 million. It has 3 bedrooms, a detached studio, fireplace, soaking tub, outdoor showers, and olive trees. I think she got a bargain.
No, she got a bargain. She made some money on that. And, wow, you got a spare home. I think I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah.
Marketing Dive says Miller Lite is now selling beer drops. The liquid drops can be added to other light beers to enhance flavor. The drops sell for $4 and were produced to celebrate National Beer Day on April 7th, which we will celebrate here in the studio. I'm bringing a 6-pack. What are they going to do?
They may kick me out. I don't know about that, but
for somebody to come in here and say you're out, and then I can laugh at that.
If you're going to get a beer, and then pay $4 extra to make that beer taste better, get a better beer.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
You just nailed whatever.
You're just saying exactly.
Yeah,
why am I going to pay for a beer, pay $4 extra to put something in my beer that's going to make it taste better? My friends, buy a better beer.
The Daily Mail says some tickets to last night's NCAA championship game between Kansas and North Carolina sold for as little as $22 because Duke was eliminated on Saturday. People were hoping Coach K would make it to the championship game, so a lot of the ticket prices dropped dramatically. So you could have just paid $20. I'm going to go watch the game. Probably sit up in the nosebleed section, but you still would have saw the game.
Yeah, if you had the opportunity, would you have done it? Absolutely, I would have done it. But those prices got really inflated when the idea that Coach K would make it to the finals, and then he didn't, and people were like, "Nah, never mind."
All right. The other thing here, this is something interesting. Bro Bible says that Houston mattress store guy, Mattress Mac. We all know Mattress Mac. This guy took care of people during hurricanes, has done a lot to help people when there was flooding in Houston.
Yep.
I mean, this guy has opened up his doors, fed people, took care of them, let them sleep in his furniture that he had, and then they ended up buying it. I root for this guy. I don't care what anyone says. Anyway, he won $12.21 million last night after Kansas won the college basketball national championship game. He bet $8.8 million that Kansas to beat North Carolina. They did 72-69. Kansas was down 16 points at one point and pulled off one of the biggest comebacks in championship game history.
And I think I was talking about it earlier about the number of bets and the amount of money that was circulating, we'll say, with different wagers and gambling opportunity. I mean, that is incredibly insane. We're talking billions of dollars on the NCAA tournament. I think they even said 3 million people filled out some brackets this year.
Yeah.
All of them pretty much got ruined on the second day. So
pretty much. I usually ruin after day one. Roman, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. He said,
when's the last time a really good rock show came into Las Cruces? And I can tell you it's been a while because, back in the day, we'll throw an Ernesto memory out there. I dragged Ernesto to a Korn concert.
That was fun.
And we were on the floor. And he had a blast. So, I'd like to see more rock shows.
There's some pretty girls right there. What am I supposed to do? Yeah.
I almost had you going in the pit, man. It was fun.
I did not go in the pit. I was too busy hanging around with the ladies. Okay, that's what I was doing during the rock concert.
Protecting them, yeah.
That's why I said I mean, we were just hugging for a while. This is back in my college.
I'm not going to go through that.
Back in the college days. Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, there you go. We had fun. They were very nice, protective girls. All right. So what? Their jeans were cut up and everything was a mess.
Not that much different from a country show these days.
Not much different at all. Oh, no. Wait till you see what they wear at country concert shows, Gene.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up before I get in some trouble here. And it's going to wrap it up for us on this Tuesday. Concerts. We love them. One thing I would say about concerts, anytime there's money that needs to be spent and we got to spend it, let's do it. If we ever get an amphitheater, I think that'd be great. I'm rooting for Barbara Hubbard she's got one goal in mind, is to build this amphitheater. I'm right there with her. Barbara, I love you. Thank you for always helping me out with all the concerts and everything you did. That's how I learned how to do all this stuff, thanks to you. So appreciate it, Barbara, and send you the shout out. All right, our birthdays are coming up. So we're going to go on the air live and get that one. Thanks for watching us here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So have a good one.
Have a good one.